singing here. I'll tell you what, I like that theme tune because it goes ding ding ding. Anyway, good evening. Whew, what a day! This is my fourth one. It, this is my fourth show today, and I'll tell you what, I am shattered. I can't wait until tomorrow. I can sit back and listen to all the ETAs. And by the way, I've got one who's joining me tomorrow, and he's called Nemo. Is it Nemo? Nemo?
No, it's Nino. Nino.
Nino.
That's right.
Nino. Oh,
There you go.
it's like a fire engine.
That's right.
Nino.
It's like a fire engine.
Yeah. Anyway, welcome, and
Thank you.
it was nice to have you here.
Thank you
Tell
very
me,
much.
tell me about yourself. What you do, and I,
Well, I live in Chicago, Illinois, on the south side of Chicago in the neighborhood of Bridgeport. Uh, I am a man of many talents. I am a political editorial cartoonist for the Gazette Chicago newspaper. I
wow.
draw for Space Coast Comics out of Melbourne, Florida, for publisher Jake Estrada. I'm a part-time actor for Space Coast Comics media movies. I was in a movie called Bocas by publisher Jake Estrada. I am also a professional blues guitarist, singer in Chicago. Before the pandemic hit, I would go around and go to clubs and sit in or play with some bands. And I'm also an ETA Elvis cover artist. I don't have any jumpsuits, but I do sing the songs, Elvis Presley songs.
Yes.
And
Yeah. And that's where I saw you. On one of the ETA sites,
oh,
and I get many people on here who
mhm,
are ETAs, and
yeah,
forgive me what I'm just about to say to you because people know me as really straight person. So if there's any questions that you do not want to answer, don't answer them.
sure, no
Um,
problem.
I'm warning you now. So what I'm trying to say is, what made you pick Elvis to be what made you pick Elvis? Were you a fan or?
Uh, I've always been a fan. I saw Elvis when I was 4 years old, and I thought he was the coolest guy in the world. Uh, Actually, I knew about him before I even started school, before I went to kindergarten. I was 4 years old. Um, I became a fan instantly. I just thought he was the coolest guy I ever saw. Next to my father, and my father used to play the guitar, so I just started playing around with it. I'm not uh, a trained guitarist. Everything I play, I learned by ear. My singing also, I didn't ever take any kind of courses or singing classes or anything like that. I just started singing like we all do. We memorize the words of the song and we just sing.
Um, so when you started doing Elvis and Elvis songs, and you were kind of like going on to the Elvis ETAs and stuff like that, the sites and everything. Um,
Right.
what made you do that? Was that to get more work, or was it just to get yourself out there?
Well, I'll tell you, I had been semi-retired for a while, and I had gone on a bunch of groups, Elvis groups on Facebook and online, because I liked watching different performers and listening to different singers uh, either do a straight ETA full with a jumpsuit show or just covers like myself who would just sing their interpretations of the songs. And then I met Paula Navarro,
All
the
right,
Blue
yeah,
Moon Girl.
yeah. Paula's been on here, yeah.
Yeah. I'm good friends with her. And I told her about myself too and everything I used to do. And I used to play in the clubs and sing and all these different kind of things. And she told me, you got to get back into it then. And I said, well, there's the pandemic going on. Everybody's closed. And I don't know about your part of the world, but here in Chicago, there is no live music in bars and clubs anymore because of the people, too many people and the social distance and all these things. And she said I sent her some recordings of myself just playing the guitar and singing audio, and she said you have to go into this. You have to do it because you're not doing anything at home anyway, and everybody is doing it too. And I don't want to name names because I know there's a lot of singers out there that really love doing it, but they don't really sound. From a scale from 1 to 10, they're like an 8 or a 7. So I said I can do that too. So I started doing it.
Mm. Do you find there's some ETAs out there who sing Elvis songs? Think they are Elvis? You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, there's some ETAs. I'm not like I said. I'm not going to be rude. I'm not going to name names. They carry it 24 hours a day.
Mm.
They'll do the show, but then after the show, they're still dressed like Elvis. They still speak like Elvis, do the facial gestures and all these things. Those kind of ETAs, I think they're too much into it. You know, it's fine that they want to do it and everything, but they carry it to an extreme, and it's if people don't know they're real fans, they'll just think they're some kind of mental person or something.
Right. Okay. So what I'm trying to say is, I say this to everybody that comes on the show. Um, the trouble is, what I find is with Elvis ETAs, I find that some of them think they are Elvis, they want to be Elvis, but no one can be Elvis because there was only one Elvis.
No, I know what you're saying. There's only one. There are many that they believe, oh, I'm just as good as Elvis. I look exactly like him. I'm a clone of him, and people always tell me this. And I feel kind of sad for those kind of ETAs because there's only going to be one Elvis ever. That's
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah. But the trouble is, you see, um, so when you started doing, going on Facebook, started singing, um, and you started getting people to like you and everything else like that. I bet that was really good, wasn't it? When people kind of like,
Yes, it was. I was surprised because I don't try to sound like Elvis. Come on, I can sing the songs, and I might be able to lower my voice to the pitch that he was singing a certain song.
yeah,
But I'm not Elvis. I'm me. And a lot of the songs I'll sing them, and I'll just sing them like my kind of interpretation of it. I'm not trying to be the perfect exact copy of the record or something like that.
yeah, yeah. What's your favorite? What's your favorite Elvis song?
My favorite is all of them. It's very hard to say, oh, I love this one, that one. I do prefer listening a lot to Moody Blue. Ever since I was a young teen, maybe 14, 15, I got really into Moody Blue, but that was only because it was my father's favorite Elvis song, and he would listen to it on radio or on record. And I really became fond of Moody Blue. So if I have to answer that, I would say Moody Blue is on the top of the list, but all of them are my favorites, but that's at the top.
Okay. And what's your favorite one that you like playing, like singing?
Uh, well, I sing a lot of times. Can't help falling in love. Uh, from Blue Hawaii. I really like that one. I just like to sing it because it's so smooth and mellow. There's nothing difficult about it.
Mm, mm. 'Cause I love that song. It's really good, really nice.
It's good.
I usually try to sing that to my wife, but she goes, shh, and I'm thinking, all right, I'm be quiet. So.
I'll have
But
to
I
hear you
think,
sing it one of these days.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, I'm gonna go on after this, so you probably
Okay.
hear. But in the meantime, do you? What's your favourite Elvis film?
My favorite Elvis film is King Creole because the that was the only, to me, in my opinion, that was the only movie where he was actually given a chance to show his full uh, capability of acting. You know, I like all the other movies because I'm an Elvis fan and I like to hear him sing in the movies. But we all us Elvis fans know that he didn't like that. He wanted actual serious acting roles. So
Yeah,
my favorite Elvis movie is King Creole, and then after that everything else.
yeah. I like Blue Hawaii. I'm a bit of
Blue
a
Hawaii is good. That's a fun movie.
yeah. I like a fun movie, and I like the oh, what was it called? What was it when he's at the trade fair? Is it?
Oh, at the World's Fair. It happened at the World's Fair.
That's it. Yeah, I like
So
that.
the one where Kurt Russell kicked him in
Yeah,
the
that's yeah,
chin.
yeah, yeah,
Then ironically went on to play Elvis in the biopic.
yeah. He did actually, didn't he? He did. Yeah, yeah. Um, have you ever kind of like been to Elvis's home?
I have many, 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 many times.
Tell us about it. Tell us about
Well, well, which one are you talking? Graceland or the birthplace?
no Graceland.
Yeah, Graceland. I went when they first opened up in the '80s. Uh, my father, he took all of us, the whole family, because he was also an Elvis fan. But I went with him alone also, and we went everywhere. We went to Graceland. We went to Hume's High School, Sun Records, all the places. Oh, hello, Paul. How are you, Paula? I went to all the places that Elvis went.
Yeah.
Hello, a lot of hellos here, and so I've been there. Oh man, I have to say it's been like more than like 20 times that I've been to Graceland. The first time I went, they had the tour bus, and then the second and third time they were there. Now the tour bus is gone. I don't know where the tour bus went, and I don't know who has it. Place to
Mm.
taste it. And let's see. And then I went to the birthplace a couple of times. It's really incredible when you go to the birthplace because you see pictures of it, you see it in the documentaries, and you see it in the movies. And then when you get there, it's a shoebox. You open the door, it's one room, a second room, and you're out of the house. That's it. It's as big as a shed. It's as big as a shed. In fact, Graceland too isn't really that big either. You know,
Isn't
it
it?
just it looks big on in the pictures and the movies, and when you get there, it's like a regular size home. It just looks so big. Of course, it's decorated very
Yeah, yeah,
extravagantly.
yeah, yeah. When you went to Graceland and then you went to see all the graves, did you get any? Did you get feelings from it? Do you feel there's something
Well,
special here?
the first time when I was a teenager, uh, I was like speechless because he's my hero. I watched him in the movies and listened to his records and all of these things. And then you're standing right over his grave, and he's there. You're standing right over where he is, and I had no words. I was quiet about it because I wouldn't say stunned, but I was just speechless. And of course, the rest of his family is there: his mother, his father, his grandmother. They have a plaque for his twin brother, and now, sadly, his grandson is also there.
In Chicago, do you kind of like do you go around kind of like doing Elvis then? When you can get out and work.
Um, I used to play blues clubs and stuff like that, and every now and then I would sneak in an Elvis blues song, like Mess of Blues or uh, something with a blues feeling to it, or I would just play a blues song and just add the Elvis lyrics to it.
Mm.
Here in Chicago, there's a lot of Elvis fans, but when the clubs, they're either dance clubs or they're blues clubs, and fortunately, a lot of people aren't into Elvis at blues clubs, unless you sneak in songs like I used to do. Uh, but I do play it for some friends or every now and then family. I'll play at either parties, and they know I like Elvis, so they'll just say sing whatever you want. I'll sing a whole list of Elvis songs.
Do you have any jumpsuits?
I don't have any jumpsuits. Like I said, I'm not a full ETA, but I was thinking, why not get one? I don't know who makes them. I don't make them. I know they sell jumpsuits at Graceland, but they're so expensive because
Yeah,
they're exact replicas from the actual designs of who was the designer? Bill Ballou, I think, was the designer. They have his
yeah, yeah.
they have his designs, and then they made exact replicas of the jumpsuits, the capes, the boots, the gold belts, all the belts for the costumes.
Do you,
So,
do, do you have any memorabilia of Elvis?
oh yeah, I got a lot of stuff around here. I have glasses and records and books, and I even have like leaves from the trees at Graceland. Uh, I have blades of grass from the birthplace. Uh, those are the closest things I have to Elvis. The other stuff is just merchandise, records and books and posters and T-shirts and these things.
So did you go to the birthplace of Elvis then?
Yeah, I've been there. How many times have we been there? I think like 2 or 3 times. We were there, and like I said, fans they go there, and it's like their mecca for an Elvis fan. The mecca is either Graceland or the birthplace. And when they get there, they're so shocked. I was shocked. It's so small. It's as small as a garage. Do they say garage in
Yeah,
the
yeah,
UK?
yeah,
That's how small it is. It's smaller.
yeah,
You can fit 2 cars in there, and that's it. That's about the size. That's the only way I can describe the size of the birthplace.
yeah. Is it so? Is someone living in that property now? Then?
No, it's actually belongs to. I think the state owns it because it's a state park now. It's
All right.
a historic landmark. And another thing, I was kind of disappointed. I was a little depressed about it. When you go in there, they have the bed. As soon as you walk in, there's the bed and wallpaper, and they have furnishings from 1935. And then the kitchen also has all the furnishings and things. And you ask them, you see kids trying to touch because they have the velvet rope you can't touch. You see some kids trying to touch things like the table or those kind of things, and the parents will say, no, 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 no touching, right? And those are antiques, right? Artifacts. And the person inside the house, because they have a person inside the house who's kind of like the tour guide. The first time I heard it, I was kind of disappointed. They say, oh, don't worry, those are just replicas. Nothing in here is real. I was like, what? So they decorated the inside to look what it looked like when they were there.
Oh, bad, isn't it? 85, walk through the front door.
Oh, that's so sad.
I'm very sad about that. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
So yeah, probably because they got the stuff in storage. So what they did was they got copies and stuff, replicas,
Right.
and they thought, they put it in there just in case if anybody steals it or they.
Oh, they do have. The only thing they have real in the house is a hat donated by Vernon Presley, and it's hanging. They hung it up on the wall. As soon as you come into when you come in, it's not even the living room; it's a bedroom. As soon as you come in, and the only thing they told us is real in the house is a hat donated by Vernon Presley.
Gosh, God. When you kind of like go out singing, or when you're ever done singing, what's your most embarrassing moment?
The most embarrassing moment when I'm on stage and I'll forget the lyrics to a song, especially a song that I sung millions of times at home, practice. It's happened before where I'm on the stage and I'll just go blank. So my advantage being a blues guitarist, I'll just start playing the guitar more. But eventually you have to remember the words,
Yeah.
I was booed a couple of times. Somebody called me an alcoholic. They say, you're an alcoholic. I think that's worse than a boo, getting called an alcoholic.
Are you an alcoholic?
Oh, I don't think I'm an alcoholic. I'm an Elvis-holic.
You're an alcoholic. All right. Okay. Um. So someone called you an alcoholic.
Someone in the crowd, yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's
just
just.
having a good time, I guess, with their friends instead of
Yeah.
booing.
Yeah. 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 Don't take the notice of them. Carry on what you're doing. You're really good at
Right,
what you. Um.
right.
Yeah. Don't take the notice of anybody. Right. There's some silly people out there. I'm afraid.
Just let it
When
go out.
so so that's your most embarrassing. Now, what's the best place you ever been to? And sung.
The best place I ever sang at wasn't even a blues club or a bar. It was at what was it? It was some kind of like banquet dinner thing for a company, and they had some kind of a singing contest. But it was, you know what it was? It was like a Mexican mariachi type of band.
All right.
So I sang there, and somebody recorded it. So I won second place actually.
Well
Uh,
done.
I won second place. Uh, I sang uh, actually I sang one song, and then I had to sing again for a tiebreaker. Came in second place, but I was surprised because I sang the song, and you get through the first couple of lines, and then the instrumental comes on with the band playing. And when I stopped, I paused for the band to play. I had a loud a roar from the crowd, and that kind of shocked me because it was very like it was like the electricity came right through me.
Mm.
I would say there was maybe 300 people in that room, and it was just so loud. And it's all on video too, so I'll have to upload it one of these days.
Good. When you kind of like when you what's the worst place you ever been to?
The worst place I've ever been to, musically, or just me visiting?
No, or playing a gig.
Oh,
Come on, everybody.
I was just telling my son about this the other day. Uh, I once played at a place called the Silver Star. It's not here in Chicago anymore. I think they lost their liquor license. I don't know what happened, but I was playing in there with a band. I was playing with a band, and everyone was dancing. It was a crowded nightclub, and all of a sudden, I forgot to mention it was like a Spanish bar or something like that. But we
Right.
were just but we were playing American music, and we were in the middle of the set playing, and everyone is dancing, and all of a sudden the U.S. immigration came in, and everybody just ran out, right?
Mhm.
In the middle of the set, we were still playing, and when everyone was running, the agents came on stage, so we just dropped our instruments and left too. And then I said, why am I running? I'm a U.S. citizen. So that was one of the worst places I ever. And then we never got paid. We didn't get paid. The U.S. immigration raided the place, and I lost my guitar. That was the Silver Star. I
Oh,
don't think I'll be sued for mentioning their name because they're no longer around. And they lost their liquor license because they were selling to minors.
God, that's terrible, isn't it?
Those
I'm
places
sorry.
exist.
I'm sorry that you lost your guitar.
Oh well, what can you do? I went to the pawn shop and bought another one.
Yeah, never mind. That's probably because there's no strings attached.
Oh, zing! That's a good one.
Sing. Yeah. Um. Okay. So I want to talk about tomorrow. When you got asked to do this event tomorrow, it's about mental health and people going through mental health. And when you got asked about it, have you ever suffered with mental health, or if you knew people who suffered with mental health?
I don't know them personally, but I see a lot of them every day because I work at the University of Illinois at Chicago. It's one of my many jobs, and I do see children with autism, children with mental problems, uh, and so I've seen them before. I don't know any personally. I don't know any of my in my family, but they do look like they suffer from because they have these problems, and that's why they're getting help in the medical help or therapy and these kind of things. So
Yeah.
when I was asking, I was told that it was also for a charity. So
Yeah.
that's fine. It's fine because charity is always, like I said, charity is always good.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's good for a good cause.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
a good
there's,
cause.
I think there's quite a few of you doing it, and I think it's around about is it 10 or 20 ETAs doing it?
I
Yeah.
don't know. The list kept filling up the slots, and I'm sure a lot of them are way better than I am because they've been doing it for years and years.
Listen, stop there. Stop. It doesn't matter if you're better than you or they're better than you. At the end of the day, okay, you do a really good job, right?
Well, thank you.
You keep people happy. Do you know what? People like you should get a medal because what's happened is this. People, no, honestly, don't laugh. People in this country, right? We're all in lockdown. Chicago probably in lockdown. Australia is in lockdown, probably. We're
Yeah.
all in lockdown. We're all going through it, right? And people like yourself, ETAs, they're getting up and they're singing to us, bringing the memories back, Elvis songs, and they're doing what they can. Okay, it doesn't matter if you can sing bad or good, whatever. At the end of the day, at least you're getting up and entertaining people because through a lockdown, people can easily, getting back to mental health, people can easily get depressed, get down, and even sometimes suicidal.
Yes. Well, thank you very much for that. I didn't think about it on that part of. I
Yeah,
always
yeah,
I'm always my worst critic. So, but thank you
yeah.
very much for those words.
You should put yourself down because you do a good job. And I tell you what, I'll be watching you when you're on. I think you're on tomorrow, aren't you?
I'm on tomorrow at I think it's 8 p.m. UK time.
Yeah, yeah,
So I'll be
yeah.
on. Thank you very much, and I'm glad that you'll be watching. And
Oh yeah, I'll be watching. I'll be watching. I'll be there, kind of like, trying to get everybody to donate and everything. By the way, people, you don't have to wait until tomorrow. You can donate. You can donate tonight. Every single penny actually goes to Mind. It's a mental health charity, which this, which which this nice gentleman here is kind of like taking part in, and he's raising money for it. And he's done a great job. What I want to tell you before you go is this: whatever you do in life, whatever you do it for yourself, and don't let anybody put you down.
thank you,
All
thank
right?
you. Words of
Because you're
wisdom.
because you're a good man, and
Thank you.
you might not believe it, but there's a lot of people out there who you are helping. Honestly, truthfully, right? Are
Thank you very
helping.
much.
Okay.
Thank you
So
very much. I
what I want to do
appreciate your
now,
words.
what I usually do now, I'll go through all the comments. Is that all right?
That's fine.
Okay. So if it's anything that needs to be asked, then we do it. Here we go. Oh,
Oh, that's okay. She's saying hello, buenas noches. Okay, I understand. Buenas noches, Menchu. I think her name is Menchu. I know her from as one of my fan groups.
well, there you go. Great. Um, all right, guys. There you go.
Hi, Paula.
I like Paula. I like Paula.
She's cool.
Yeah, she is. Yeah.
Oh,
Um,
Ted Meister.
hi, Paula.
Hi,
Yeah.
David.
Yeah. We've got. Oh, we've got blankety blank.
Oh, hello, Teresa.
Hello.
Hi,
So, are these some of your fans? Then are they?
fans and friends. I'm happy that it's fans and friends that are commenting and not bill collectors.
Not
We found you.
yeah. Tasty. Like.
Tasty.
Actually, can you play us a song?
Sure. We'll get that. I happen to have my guitar in the corner over there. Um, I don't know what to play. Usually when I played in the clubs in Chicago. Hello, Paula. Thank you very much. It's kind of like a little tune-up I do on stage. We're going up, we're going down, we're going up, down, down, up, anywhere you want to let it roll. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You got me doing what you want me. Hey, baby, what do you want me to do? You got me peeping, you got me hiding, you got me deep, hide, deep, anywhere you want to let it roll. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You got me doing what you want me. Hey, baby, what do you want me to do? It's something like that.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much for that.
That's good.
Um,
Thank you very much.
you get a lot of positive comments here, you know.
Oh, I did. Wow. Gracias. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you very much, Geraldine. Oh, yeah, Paula. I tried, right? Bravo. Okay, bravo, Menchu. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Look, listen. Thank you very much for coming on.
Oh, no
Um,
problem.
and
I'm happy to be here. Thank you for having me.
oh yeah, and I would definitely get you back again. And
Well, thank you very much. I'll be
I'm
back
looking
again.
oh yeah, thank you very much. And I hope all goes well for tomorrow.
Oh, me too. Hope to see
And
you there.
yeah,
Hope to
yeah,
see
I'll be
everybody
there.
there too.
Yeah, well, I'm just kind of like one of the organisers, so I'll be
Oh, okay.
watching and sharing and whatever it is, what they want
Okay.
me to do tomorrow. So anyway, you take care of yourself.
Thank you very much. You do the
Don't
same.
let anybody put you down.
Excuse me?
Keep going. Don't let anybody put you
Oh, no.
down,
No, no, no.
okay? Because you're top bloke, and you take care.
Thank you. You take care too.
Okay. Bye
Thank you
bye,
for having
everybody.
me.
Thank
Bye
you very
bye.
much. Bye bye. There you go, guys. What a gentleman. Please, please, please. Can you please donate to Mind? Honestly, truthfully, all the Elvis ETAs are on tomorrow on Facebook. Some singers too, they're going to be singing for the next 2 days. So please, please donate. If you want to donate, I will link you the page. Please join my Crossroads page. I've got a radio page too. So if you want to do that as well, I'd be grateful. Every single penny goes to mental health. So anyway, I'm going to wish you good night and God bless. Take care and follow us on Facebook. Crossroads Podcast Show, and pop over and say hello now and again. Bye bye. Good night. God bless.